Hey.
Hey, good morning.
What's going on?
I never know if I should say, hey, Kracker. I mean, what do I say? Hey, cutie.
Uncle Kracker. Uncle Kracker is good. Thank you. Uncle Kracker is good. Matt's good. But
I don't want to call you Matt. It ruins the vibe.
Uncle Kracker's good. I can't say Kracker because there's already a band called Kracker.
Oh, I
So we
forgot
can't
about
do the
that.
crack.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
Uncle.
Uncle's
No,
good.
because Uncle, because it sounds like he's the guy that comes over at Thanksgiving and he wants to
Thanksgiving and Christmas.
put your kids
You're
on his
that
lap.
Yeah.
No,
Starts
he's the
getting
other
all
uncle.
pervy
He's the
sounding.
uncle- No, you're the uncle that's over at the bar going, hey, have you ever tried? Have you tried? It's a Schlitz. That's what I had one of those uncles back in the day. You remember him?
Stay away from the 5-hour energy drink, by the way.
Oh my goodness,
Uncle
they're
Kracker,
everywhere.
Look at him.
I don't know if they're
You're
like
so
a.
laid back.
I don't know if they're like a proud sponsor this year. The
They are
5-hour
a sponsor. They are
Oh,
a
that's what's
sponsor.
going on. Oh, no wonder why it's everywhere here. It's like that.
It is everywhere.
That and
I can always tell the artists that have tried it and the artists that have had way too much, but you look like you're just right because I can hear you and I can understand the English you're speaking. So this is good. Hey, I hear you're inviting everybody to your hometown. Tell us about the new album. I like it.
Thank you. The new single, a couple days ago, I guess it come out. It's called My Hometown, and it's not about my hometown per se. I guess it's about everybody's hometown. It's about everybody's. I don't know. It's not a recession buster or a tearjerker. It's just a feel good record about a feel good song about. I keep saying record.
Oh, don't
It's
worry.
all right. Don't worry about
I
it.
know, but everybody's like looks like records. Like, no, it's just a feel good song about where you come from, being comfortable with where you come from, and just traveling a lot. I go to a lot of different cities and. You'll get in that city and you'll talk to different people from that city, and I always like to get a vibe on like what's happening there, and like what's the industry here, or what's there to do around here. And everywhere I go, people seem to have the same like, well, there's nothing to do around here, or man, there ain't nothing to do around here. Everybody has the same answer everywhere you go.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant's been tweeting
Kevin
that,
Durant,
and it's been
says that.
sticking like, go play some basketball. Stop it! Don't
Well,
say that.
I guess I guess people are just. I don't know. I guess which brings me back to my hometown. I think people are overlooking like all the. People don't realize like I know like I where I'm from. We're very proud of where we come from, and I literally built a house one street over from where I grew up. Now, I guess the older I get, and maybe I'm getting too old, but I
You
can
have kids too.
I have
That
kids.
helps.
I know, but I wanted my kids to, experience the same types of things that I did when I was a kid because I know the kids. I know my kids like the back of my hand, and I just know that they're probably gonna move up and out and away, far away someday. And I just don't. I can't like reiterate to them enough how much they're gonna miss a lot of the certain things. Being able to ride your bike up to a corner store, or being able to ride your bike up to a bike path that might take you to a beach or a river or something like that. I mean, it's all those types of things.
Treasures.
Yes, and my hometown is just about being comfortable with where you're at. People aren't people with so much, I don't know, with reality shows and stuff like that. People, and I'm not. This is the old part of me coming out. I think just people just don't look at things the way they used to. Things are, and I understand, things change, and that's great. Things have to change, but
Yeah.
people just don't. They're just not as appreciative as they once were. People
You
don't.
have
People
to
don't
be
give.
satisfied with what's. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's
It's the disposable society we live in now, where everything's you can get rid of it, get something new.
Absolutely.
You know, and like when we were kids, though, it was safe to be able to go ride your bike to the corner store or to be gone all day until it was dinner time.
It's still
kind
safe.
of a different time,
It's
but
still safe.
but
We
still
just
you
hear
can-
about things
still you
more
can hold
now.
on to it.
Yeah.
That's a
Probably
good
right.
point. That's a good point.
You're exactly right. It's so funny because when I see you and you sit down with me, I expect it's going to be the conversations we've had when you've sat down with folks like, I don't know, the partier side of our music. But you really, it's like deep thoughts with Uncle Kracker this morning. But it's the darndest thing. We've been offered jobs in other markets, and we choose to stay here in our hometown, so we can relate. We love it. I guess it's it. You do. You get to a point where you appreciate what you got, and I think that's what's going on with you. Is that why you're spending more time on our country format? Because you are a pop guy.
Yeah. I've mainly lived at pop and hot AC and stuff, and I guess I don't know. I guess it's all about finding your audience, in the end, and
Yes.
and I've been really lucky to have been embraced by country this past couple of years, and it really I've never been able to make a record where I was happy with it, and I finally wrote and recorded a record that from start to finish I have an absolute blast with, and it just felt good from start to finish. Like, it was just a fun record to make.
Wow. That's an accomplishment.
I wanted to ask you, see what your vibe is on this whole Nickelback controversy that's going on in Detroit. What's your vibe on this? What?
I read some of the blogs on this stuff, and though, I've read all kinds of stuff. I've read people like, don't let Nickelback play Detroit on Thanksgiving. I don't know. Is it like Detroiters that are doing this? I don't get it. Like, what's?
Yeah.
That's what they're saying. That it's such
I also
a big
read.
game,
I also
finally get to having such a good year. So it's like
Nickelback.
Nickelback.
I heard about the everybody ranting and hooting about this thing, right? So I go and I dive in. I get online. I'm like, let's see what's going on. And the first thing I read was like, don't let Nickelback play Thanksgiving. Don't let Kid Rock or Uncle Kracker play it either, but don't let Nickelback play. This is what I've read. That was the first thing I read.
That's
Well,
crazy.
you know what?
In other words, don't believe what you read.
People they're just never happy. Why?
That's true.
They're just not. Well, why not? They always do
Spend
that.
more time with a song called "Smile." They'd feel a lot freaking better, wouldn't they?
That's right. That's right. People need to start giving pats on the back around here.
Yes. Yes.
Hey, a pat on the back goes a long way.
Good game.
Right.
Uncle Kracker, you're adorable, and I love sitting down with you. They're wrapping us, but we want more from you, so come and see us sometime. Would you do that?
Absolutely. Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it.
We appreciate you. You take care. Good luck to you.
Too.